It's been 26 years since Lehman's pride has decimated the men of the glass continent. A generation has passed and the old heroes have yielded to time. The young have come to test their will against the realm and have their names remembered. Their blood shall mix upon the field of battle, making them sister and brother. The time has come to tell the story. Gather round, weary travelers, and hear the tale of how the realm was tamed and fear was conquered. Let us tell you the days of high adventure.
Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3. I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'm Steve. I'm going to be the DM for today's game, and let's go around and get an introduction. We'll do this for the first 5 episodes. By that, I think everybody's going to have it down.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. I'm Jordan. I'm playing Indy.
Hi, it's Benny. I'm playing Shandy.
Hi, I'm Alex, the puppet master controlling Henry.
Hi, I'm Griffin, and I play the handsome elf Karl Greipel.
Hi, I'm Eddie, and I play the underwear model, Javier.
Okay, let's go ahead and get us a recap of the last game, too.
Oh, hey, guys. Didn't see you there. Last time we went on an adventure, we found ourselves on the sheep, the mother's milk. Disgusting name, by the way. And we found ourselves fighting some sort of strange fish creature that I could not name. We defeated them handily with the help of Shandy, who then slit all of their throats. We found our way all the way over to the city of Greenside, or town of Greenside, where we immediately went to get drunk. I went blind from drinking. Shandy saw the green fairy, and then we retired for the evening. The next day, we did some goofing off again. I did some Muscle Beach stuff and impressed all the ladies. I don't recall exactly what everyone else did. And then we made our way away. We spent about a week traveling north to the mountains to find these goblins, where about a week and a half into our trip, we found ourselves attacked by wolves in the middle of the night. Our friend, well, new friend, he fell in battle. And that's where we find ourselves now, at the very end of it.
Perfect. Okay, so the wolves are fled or dead. Henry's unconscious. Looking him over, he's got a giant goose egg on his head. You think he'll be okay. But he's passed out. So what did everybody like to do at this point? It's about 2 in the morning.
Gonna rush to him, of
Okay.
course. Henry, are you okay? Is he unconscious?
Yeah, he's out.
Oh, he's straight up. I'm gonna feel for his pulse.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a knowledge medicine. That's still a thing, right?
Yeah, medicine's a thing. Oh, it's 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's breathing. He's got a big old purple bruise on his head from where he fell. He basically hit his head on a rock. You think he'll be okay. He's just going to have a little bit of a headache when he wakes up.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should get him in the tent. Anybody want to help me? He's a big man.
I'll grab a foot.
Okay.
He's heavy.
Yeah. So you drag him into the tent. Let's just slide him on the ground. There's all kinds of dirt marks all over the back of his armor at this point. Okay. Just unceremoniously. And a large clatter of metal. I assume everybody's going to go back into the watches at this point.
Yeah, I'll make sure to loosen his armor before he sleeps, so
Okay.
he needs to be comfortable, and I'll wipe any wounds with a cloth and water to clear it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go, big man. You'll be fine.
I'll press the digitation and clean real quick.
There you go.
That way he doesn't have to worry about infection later.
Cool. He's just got a couple of bite marks on his ankle and a big goose egg on his head. But other than that, I think he'll be fine.
Well, as long as he doesn't turn into a werewolf overnight, I think we'll be fine.
Cross your fingers. Okay.
Wait, that could be happen?
Is this
Oh,
a
yeah, that could totally
possibility, Shandy? Do you know this for fact?
Does that really happen?
I've seen it.
I've heard stories.
In this case, I will resume my watch from under the flap of tent.
When is the next full moon?
I don't know.
When is the next
Right
full moon,
now.
Steve?
Looking up, you're going to guess about 3 weeks from now.
We have to keep an eye on it.
You'll forget by that time.
I think we are going underground where the moon is no concern to us, so he is fine. I don't care.
Well, if you're confident, okay.
Okay.
So you go through, continue with watches. Nothing exciting happens at night besides the attack by the wolves. Are you doing anything with the wolf carcasses that I need to know about?
How are we for rations?
You're fine. The guild definitely set you up.
I'll go ahead and bury them in a shallow grave, just so they don't attract other animals.
Sure. Okay. Bury them. Next day you wake up. You have a little bit of a headache, Henry. But
Ow.
yeah, other than that, everybody's back to full hit points.
How are you feeling?
All I remember was there were a bunch of wolves and no one helped me. And then I fell down.
Henry, you stupid boy. Do you not realize the one that was biting your leg, I shot arrows through mouths.
Oh, I did not see no arrows. I remember feeling abandoned. And
Consider yourself lucky, boy, when you run into the mouth of wolf. Hey,
I scared you off too.
well, that didn't happen. I'm right. I'm all right. Let's go.
I'm glad you're okay.
Okay. You pack up camp.
Wait, breakfast.
Oh, and breakfast. Sorry.
Thank you.
Are we going to have a survival check for the last day to get to Silvertop?
I believe I was in control of the survival checks.
I do believe that, but I think some people were aiding you, though.
Yeah, I was
if
the one
remember
for help.
Oh, yeah. Help.
Silver top for Brandon?
Yeah,
All right.
So how many people are helping this time?
up to you guys.
I'll roll, I guess.
How about?
I'd rather not.
It's survival.
Yeah, DC
Coward.
10.
Okay. That's unnatural 20.
Beautiful. That's advantage, but let's see what Javier does.
It's a little cocked, but it's pretty much 12.
Okay. So yeah, you will have advantage on this roll.
6.
Yeah, that's 12.
Oh, good thing I have advantage. That was a 1.
You're
That's
welcome.
fine. You can always roll another one.
All right. That's 15 plus 4, 19.
19. Okay. So this day you basically find a hard-packed trail. Looking at the trail, you actually see a couple sets of footprints that have gone ahead of you. They look to be dwarven in size. You're guessing about 6 to 8.
People?
Correct.
Okay.
It's recent too.
68 dwarves.
6 to 8.
Oh.
Definitely
That's
was
very
5, 6 to 8. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
one more
your roll
dwarf.
wasn't that good. So
I have dealings with these people. I would like to investigate the footprints.
sure.
Might I?
What do you mean, these people?
Don't just with people with the small feet. Don't worry about it, okay? So I roll 15.
15. Other than the fact that they're dwarves, there's no distinguishing marks to tell you what clan they're from. So some of them are armored, a few of them aren't.
Gentlemen, this could spell trouble for our ranks, but we should proceed. These people, they are very small with small feet. Mean, nasty people. Shandy, is that what you are? You're a small man.
Oh, I'm not a dwarf. No, I'm a halfling.
Thank God. Okay, we go.
Okay, so you're going on this day. You don't really have much of a problem because you can follow the trail that these dwarves basically led and created for you. Walking through, who was in the point? I forgot.
I was.
Okay, you're running point?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I was second. Someone else was running point because they were the scouty.
That's generally the rogue's territory.
I think it was me.
Was that you?
actually.
Yeah, that makes
So-
sense.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
your
right?
point, and then I was in the front. That was visible.
Sure.
And I think I was full in the back on account of being meleeer. And
Okay.
then these two were in the middle.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just want to be sure.
Sounds right.
On account of being magical folk.
Watch it.
Whatever it is, that's what it is now.
Okay, so as you all are walking, Carl, being in the front, notices that there is a dwarf coming your way. He has a battle axe, but half of the blade is broken, and it looks like he's using the whole thing as a walking staff. His shirt's off. It's basically covering his head, where you can see it's like soaked a little bit in blood. He has a blood gash going down the left arm, and he's limping and looking down at the ground while he's walking and just mumbling to himself.
Well, I will assume a position that will allow him to know I will hold my defenses, but I don't mean to attack him necessarily.
Everybody else spots this within a few seconds of that. You see him coming through, and he looks up and he goes, "Ah! Devil.
Oi, speak up. What's your name?
I'm speaking up. I'm Lift. Lift. What are you all doing here?" It looks like his jaw is kind of like stuck, closed. I'm Lift top down.
Lift top down.
Lift top down. What are you all doing up here?
Well, we are going to kill some goblins.
Oh, you'll find plenty of those up there on the Silvertop. We went to go get them, and they beat us down with those webs and the beat, and they broke my axe and killed all my clan friends.
Goodness.
So he looks a little bit like delirious, and in a lot of pain.
How many of your brethren have been killed?
We went in, and there was no one there, and then I got a web, and it came down, and the spider.
Spiders.
There was a spiders there?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, there's a spider. Elegant spider.
Indy,
Oh.
Shandy, do either of you have any healing magics?
Unfortunately, no.
Do you magic?
I offer him some water. Here, friend. You look a bit worse for wear.
He tries to drink it. He's like, his jaw's locked up and he's trying to spill it into his mouth.
Oh, thank you. I was a prisoner. I was a prisoner up there, and then I had to descend down, and then I got out from the thing, and I didn't think I could climb down, but I'm a little condescending down the thing and made it.
I kind of maneuver him if I can a bit to sit down.
So
He seems delirious.
yeah, he sits down and like lays his head against the back of a tree trunk. He's got some brutal wounds on him.
Don't we have like good old fashioned healing potions or?
Does anybody have a good old fashioned?
No, we do not have good old-fashioned healing
I think
potions.
any of us got one.
All right. So
we didn't get any healing potions.
you did not. You didn't get your Phoenix potion either from the guild yet.
We're a bunch of jerks.
Sorry. So as he's sitting there and he's just like, oh, I lost them all. There's a priest and he had a wand of cure. I could really use that wand of cure right now.
What of cure, you say?
Yes. I mean, he got
one of those.
he got killed with everybody else.
On the priest who's dead now, you say?
Yeah. Priest is dead.
Oh, that's terrible. Here, lean back. Shh.
Oh, so what are you all doing here? You're gonna kill goblins?
Yeah, we're heroic adventurers.
We're
gonna
kill from the some guild.
goblins.
He looks at your fingers and like
Yeah.
passively acknowledges that you're in the guild, but forgets about it. Well, I would offer to help you if I could. Not if I'm just useless right now to all of you.
Understand that I am not doing this for your benefit. I come to kill the goblins. So, what do you think, boys? Do we go now, please? Because there is a spider and I'm scared, so we must run to it.
Well, I don't want to leave this man just dying.
Okay, fine.
Hey, mister, are you dying or are you just feeling shitty?
I don't know. I'm not a priest.
I'd like to try to treat his wounds.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wilson medicine.
Does anybody actually have training in medicine?
Um,
They never do.
They never do.
They never.
Like-
It's fine. You
Barbarian
can stable.
training,
You can
yeah.
stable, but it's gonna be hard for you to actually heal him. So
Yeah, for sure. I'll make the roll.
yeah, go ahead. I mean, you can at least change his bandages, freshen him
Yeah.
up, clean the blood off of him. And
I give him a little bit of food too for my pack.
sure, he'll sit down and like just start eating away. Well, mashing the food into his mouth through his teeth.
I look at his jaw. Is it just out of place or
You think
broken?
it's probably broken.
Oh,
14.
14? I mean, you do the basics. You basically take his shirt, his dirty shirt off of him.
Yeah.
You see like a gaping head wound. You kind of sew it up and then you pack it with cloth and wrap it around and you press digitation and clean. And you clean off all the dried old blood and dirt. So he looks a lot better. I mean,
Okay.
he looks a lot relieved.
Doesn't look like
more
he's dying.
relaxed. Yeah, he looks a
Okay.
lot more relaxed.
Right.
I'll make sure he has enough water. I'll transfer it to a canteen for him.
Sure.
And some extra food. And that's about all we could do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Noting the disappointed glances from my comrades whenever Carl said something about him, I'll disguise him a little bit, just so nothing picks him up on his way. Nothing
Dwarf.
going across the path will attack him.
He says, thank you.
So he looks like a walking bush.
Yeah. You have been camouflaged to the best of my abilities. Goodbye.
I appreciate your kindness. If you ever go up towards Gogden, I have a small keep there. You're welcome to stay.
Oh, shit.
I'll give you some knowledge of what we got. We go over the Black Bridge, and then we went through the Black Bridge, and there was a battlefield from when the dwarves came here before, and we were looking for this gold and mithril vein that's supposed to be in there, and then the spider web fell on top of us, and then these little spiders came out. They were like purple, but then they had these yellow stripes, and it was weird. Their eyes were silver. They started attacking us, and then these goblins were shooting at us as we were in the web. And then I passed out. And then I woke up, and they were on the web, and like they were beating my friends. And then I managed to get out of the web and jump out of the side window and slide down the mountain. And then I ran. So just be careful of the webs. Make sure you look up.
Thank you for the warning.
You're welcome.
Safe
Carl.
travels.
Thank you. Give me either a knowledge history or a knowledge arcana, whichever one you prefer, with
Okay.
advantage.
Let's do history.
Okay.
It's 18.
Nice.
Okay. So as he's describing these spiders to you, something in your head clicks. The description of these spiders sounds very familiar to something that you know from your old house. Okay. There was a spider queen, basically of Loth, that was a priestess, and she had this ability to take eyes from people and use them, and she could see their life and what they were doing and some of what they had done in their life. In exchange, she would give them one of her eyes or an eye of some other creature that she possessed, and they could use those eyes' senses. It was a deal that's made by a lot of different creatures. But she got big fur britches. She had spies all over the Underdark, and two of the different spider priests fought, and Loth made it an even competition, and she ended up losing the fight. Your brother won a lot of money on this fight, so that's why you remember it. And she ended up being banished, but no one's seen her since then. She lost all her minions at that point as well. But you know she does give out this deal, or she used to give out this deal.
So
It's up to you what you want to share and what you don't want to share.
my comrades, from what I understand, it is a legend I have heard a long time ago from the other elf. They tell of the dark, stupid elf that live on the surface. They love very much the spiders, and these spiders are product of very powerful women that we should maybe not fuck with. That is what I can glean from the situation here. I don't know. What do you want to do? Should we go?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should. It's the heroic thing to do.
We'll be careful and mindful.
I can tell you this might be extremely danger for us, but I'm with you this time, yes. Now we do go.
That wand of cure wounds that dwarf was talking about seems mighty nice, considering we don't have any useful magic dealers.
Yeah, all these
He
things do
agrees.
is put people to sleep.
I agree. That's fine. Yes.
I'm
And-
just joshing.
He basically
Oh, no problem. I'll just remember that forever.
he lays down in a bush and basically passes out, feeling
He's
safe.
pushed.
Oh,
What are you guys doing at this point?
I guess we'll continue on. It's
Okay,
I will continue my lead at the point of the party.
Beautiful. Okay, so we get back into procession. Actually, why don't you go ahead and put yourselves on board just so I know how we're going.
I'm right there already. Well, aren't you fancy with your metal?
yeah.
I like the metal one's better. You don't want to worry about them breaking.
They're talking about
Carl
minis, by the
front
way.
there.
Everybody's got fancy Hero Forge minis. Some people get metal. I get metal. So.
Not sponsored, by
Explodes.
the way.
Yeah, not sponsored, but
Yeah.
you know, give us a call.
We love you here.
Yeah, we use all your stuff. So, okay, so we got Carl in the front.
Who's this?
That's me.
That's you?
See.
All right, give me it when you got it down.
Yeah.
So Carl's at point.
Javier's way back here.
Javier's in the back.
And Zed is Indy. So that works out.
Okay.
Yep, I'm a lizard.
Okay, gotcha. So you got about 5 feet between everybody. Beautiful. Okay, so as you're following these dwarf trails, now you see like a little trail of blood added to the trail from when the dwarf is coming back.
We're still on horses, right?
Are you on horses?
I thought we took horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You can have horses.
Great.
It's fine. Just couldn't remember. Exactly. We need some coconuts. Okay. You come over a horizon, you basically see it. You see Silvertop. So it is this very large mountain. It's larger than all the mountains next to it. All the mountains next to it have snow caps, but Silvertop is just fully like halfway capped all the way up. And it's weird. It seems like the clouds get sucked into the top of the mountain. And it just slowly like looks like a waterfall of clouds going into it. It's just grand mountain made out of granite. It looks like there's no climbable surfaces there whatsoever. And as you come over the ridge, you do see a ravine. And over the ravine is a bridge. It looks like it's incapable of supporting almost any weight. It's a small black stone bridge. It's made of a different stone than what's around it. Looking at it, anybody with a knowledge history?
I don't even know where I'm looking.
It's
Not
a DC
me.
12. You can pick up on it pretty
I'll do
easily.
it. Yep. It's a 12, so
Okay.
16.
Yeah, looking down at it, you immediately recognize dwarven handiwork. It's just so precise, and it looks like there's no mortar used. The stones are just placed in such a way where they just fit together a puzzle piece, like perfectly made for itself. So even though it looks like it won't support your weight, you're guessing it most likely will. The trail basically goes down over the Black Bridge and continues just right into the mountain. You do see a little set of steps going up and into a largemouth cave with a little flat plateau at the base of the mountain. What would you like to do at this point?
I think going towards the cave is what we were originally deciding to do because we wanted to follow that dwarf guy's advice.
Yeah, well, you have to cross the bridge, though, to get to
Oh.
the cave.
Well, what's wrong with the bridge? Nothing bad has ever happened with a bridge over a ravine.
Right. And there is no reason why I have this on the table right now as a bridge. So, don't look into it.
Yeah, how big is the drop?
The drop you're guessing is about 100 feet, and it's into water.
Okay.
100 feet.
Perhaps we should examine the bridge first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing looks suspicious about this.
Does Indy have anything to say about it? Or are you gonna
It's dwarven.
right?
Looks all right, I guess.
Okay.
So what are we doing at this point?
Large boy Henry,
Yes.
can you do me a favor? Will you find the heaviest stone you can find and launch towards the middle of the bridge?
Well, how close are you guys getting? Because right now you're about 100 feet away.
I would say we just get to the lip of it because I'm not too suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah. We get up to the lip.
That's fine. You put everybody's pieces on the board just so we know where everybody's at.
Totally. Oh, and then I'd say we would tie our horses off before the bridge.
Okay.
Because there's no way that we're getting horses across this.
No.
Actually, I'll be more convincing to Henry than that. Henry, you're a very large boy. I would love to see the prowess of your physical strengths and abilities. So you see that boulder over there? Can you please launch it as far as you can onto the bridge?
I am strong,
I thought you were.
I suppose.
I go over to this boulder that he's pointing out.
Okay.
And I want to lift it.
Cool. Just give me a quick athletics check.
That's a 21.
Yeah. Yeah. You flip it up, put it onto your shoulder, start walking up.
Before he throws it, why are we destroying the bridge?
So don't launch it as hard as you can. I want to test if you can hold the weight. Maybe roll like ball.
Yeah, you're guessing it's about 150 pounds.
Okay, yes, so I know you're very strong, so let me see how far you can roll it.
These make sense.
This sounds like a bit like you're manipulating me.
I don't know that bird. Please continue with your task.
I place the stone in front of me and I roll it across the bridge.
Okay. You push the stone. It rolls across the bridge, probably about 10 feet because it's so heavy, but it rolls. You have no issue at all. There's no weird sounds. You don't see dust coming out from under it.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I'd like to retrieve the stone first before we all hop on it.
Sure. Okay. You move on the bridge and retrieve the stone.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, everybody give me a perception roll.
God damn it.
It's DC 18, so good luck.
16.
I got an unnatural 20.
Hacks.
16 plus 4.
You're on
What is
4.
your wisdom is
Alright.
that high?
Henry might not be an intelligent fellow, but he isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. But he can definitely know how to swing a tool in the
Okay.
shed.
Great metaphor. Yes.
Okay.
You get what I mean.
Looking at the bridge, you're just looking it over, and you notice that there is a small keg, and it is on the middle point of the bridge, and it looks like there's some kind of tar attaching it to the bridge. It's a roughly huge, like, dwarven keg, but it looks incredibly old, and it's basically covered in fire sticks.
I know what these are, I assume.
The keg?
Yeah. I can tell it's an explosive device.
It looks like a keg with some fire sticks on it attached to the bridge by tar.
Henry
That's
would
not
not know
suspicious
it.
at all.
Henry would not know what it
It's definitely
explosive.
suspicious. It's definitely
It's suspicious.
if you don't know what it is.
Now, I've worked in the circus. Do I know
Oh
what
yeah,
those
you know
are?
exactly what that is.
Nah,
yeah.
do
But you
I?
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
pointed
it.
out.
Okay, so you haven't pointed it out. Right.
Boy.
Never mind.
What's that keg doing under there? Look,
That over there? Yeah, no, those look weird. Are they explosives?
Oh yeah. Well, it looks like a keg, and you definitely smell that familiar because you've seen fireworks for days and days. You start now that you've clicked what it is. You definitely smell the sulfur in the air, and there are it's basically covered in fire sticks.
Yeah. That's made to explode.
explode?
Yeah.
Then we should probably head back then.
Yeah, probably.
Do you think so? Javier, do you see any sort of fuse or trick that would set it off?
Do I?
Well, it's covered in fire sticks, which is
Okay.
strange. So fire sticks.
What are fire sticks?
So fire sticks, think of it like chopsticks, basically covered in the sulfur we use for matches.
Okay.
How deep is the ravine? I missed that.
100 feet.
At this point, I would like to let everyone know that Henry is deathly afraid of heights.
Okay.
So at this point on the bridge, he's breaking down a little bit, and as soon as he notices the keg, it's going to be like,
Are you still on the bridge?
yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I think we should find another way around this ravine.
I agree, kind of. Unless somebody thinks maybe they can make it explode without making the bridge to explode.
I think we should do that when we're back on solid ground.
All right, come along.
I assumed you were the only person on the bridge at this point. So Henry backs off the bridge and you all start powwowing.
Okay. Anybody have any ideas?
Just breathe deeply.
I
Just
don't have
breathe
any fire
deeply, friend.
magic.
No fire? Do you have fire?
I can make fire.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I have prestidigitation.
Well, you know that will blow the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, do I know that much about explosives?
You know that there's enough there to blow, like how flimsy like the stone is on this.
Okay.
You think I mean, it's dwarven make, so it's made to be like a puzzle piece. So
Sure.
it's locked in, but once you blow a couple of the pieces off, the whole thing's gonna collapse.
Keystone and all that, right?
Exactly.
Now, how far across is the bridge?
It's 40 feet.
Someone may be observing us and going to set it off as soon as
Yeah.
we're on the bridge.
That is a possibility.
Now, can we tell that it's attached to the bridge, like tarred to the bridge? So
Yeah.
You can't like pick it up and lob it off.
Correct.
Okay,
Looks like a sticky bomb.
great.
Could I perceive a different way of navigating this ravine? Like maybe a path that goes all the way down and then we can climb all the way back up.
You want to like look left and right? Go ahead and give me a roll.
That's a 13.
13. Nothing comes into view. Looking down at the water, there's definitely some kind of path that follows the water.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Perhaps we could just rope down, ignore this bridge.
One
Yeah.
option.
I don't know. I think that would trigger Henry even worse than a bridge.
With prestidigitation, could I make the surface of the fire sticks moist or wet?
Is that an option? Let's.
I'm
check
not
out
sure
that.
about
I
prestidigitation.
mean, you can use it like a
Sure.
candle.
Yeah. So prestidigitation probably won't do it, but if you have other options,
How about ray of frost?
yeah, it would definitely ice over the outside of it. Is that what you're going for?
That's what I'd like to try. If everyone is in agreement.
Sure. Let's do it.
I like to stand 10 feet away from the ledge.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you guys place yourselves where you are on the other side of the ledge?
Could you move him?
Yeah.
Like
And then
far away from the ledge.
right after you cast these spells, why
So-
don't we all just run it? How wide is the bridge?
It's about 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay, so we can do 2 by 2.
Right.
Yeah, easy.
That one.
Oh, I am scared.
Okay. Roll to hit with advantage.
Why don't we all run straight after as well?
Okay. Are we sure we can't find another way?
We can do it, big guy.
With advantage.
16 will be
Yeah.
the highest.
That's easy. Okay. You see where it is. It's on the side of the bridge, really easily sticky. You fire it. Have you done this before?
First time.
Okay. How do you want it to manifest?
For Shandy's ray of frost, it just looks like super sharp, sparkling icicles firing, like several shards at once.
Actually, go ahead and roll me damage.
Nice. Might just made it explode. Then you can just do that.
2 plus my 3. So actually 5.
5. Okay. That's not enough to destroy it, but you definitely like pepper it with icicles and it frosts over. At this point, everybody needs to roll initiatives.
Oh, wait, this is a bad idea.
So that's
wait till I ask.
Sorry.
Not all the ideas we have are bad. That's what makes being a hero fun. I think.
Okay. Shandy,
19.
Henry,
13.
Javier. Sorry, keep doing that.
Unbelievable.
The X keeps throwing me off.
18.
18. It's fine. You got a high enough dex to make up for that. Indy
13.
and Carl.
23.
Damn.
Rogue.
Hacks, I say.
Wall hacks.
All right, Carl. So, as this ray of like icicles and frost is covering over this strange keg covered in flint, the tar on the outside of it just like starts to crack and pop from being hyper frozen, basically. You spot 4 goblins that were basically fully hiding behind cover, and they come around. One of them lights a pitch on the top of a arrow and fires it at the barrel.
Before anybody was to get that close, huh?
It was a triggered action as soon as like something happened, and it goes wide. Okay, you're up. You can see these 4 guys.
Stupid goblins!
You hear them go.
How far away are they from me?
They are right here.
I will endeavor to shoot one.
Okay.
Of course, I don't run across into the bow fire, so I will shoot with my crossbow, my light crossbow. I shoot for him. That will be an 18 to hit the one on the far right side of the bridge.
Oh yeah. You square up on him pretty well. Go for it.
He didn't see me either, did he?
He did not.
Oh, that is good for me. Good
Yes, he
for
is.
Carl.
It is daylight out though. Actually, Carl, did you roll twice?
I did not. That will be a 16 to hit him.
That still hits.
Okay, so blindly, I shoot my bow at him.
Okay.
I will cause this stupid goblin 16 points of damage.
Jesus.
Ow.
Are you serious?
I'm very
Okay.
serious. I do not kid.
Okay.
Not in my nature.
You hit him in the chest, and he grabs the arrow and he just. It looks like he punctured a lung. He's still alive, but he's freaked out.
Okay, boys, do you see this? That is what you do. I give example, you follow. Bye-bye.
Okay, Shandy, what you got? Oh, do you want to move, Carl, or bonus action?
No, I cannot hide, but I will duck into the bush slightly behind me.
Okay.
I go by maybe Henry.
Sure.
Which one did you damage?
I damage the one on the far right side
Okay.
in the direction I'm facing.
All right. I'm going to do another ray of frost at that one to hopefully finish it off.
Okay, go for it.
It is evil creature, don't worry about him.
It goes a little wide there.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
No. What'd you get?
Gets caught in the wind.
6.
6. Okay. So, yes, getting a little overconfident with your rays of frost. Bonus action movement, anything I need to know about?
I will move back behind this rock if it actually is there.
It does exist. You can go do some cover.
Yeah.
Javier.
All right. I'm going to make my way across. How far is that?
Just count it out.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have to.
You'll be on the bridge still.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my full action to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To make it right there.
Yeah, you can make it all the way across. Okay. So you just start booking it onto the other side of the bridge.
And now I blow the bridge.
So, I'm gonna use my reaction to. No, I'm gonna make my way all the way across. Now, are these guys higher than
They
us?
are. They're about 15 feet up.
Oh, okay.
Now
so,
that you're on the other side, you do see some kind of strange trails up there.
Okay, so I can probably make my way up.
Right.
All right. You'll have to point it out to me on my
Okay,
next turn.
sure.
But I'm gonna look at the one that's closest to the trail that I can see. I'm gonna look at it and be like, you. You.
Rawr,
Yeah.
rawr,
I'm coming for you.
rawr,
Yeah.
rawr, rawr.
No, yeah, him. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, so the goblin that did the fire pitch pulls up another arrow, lights it, and goes for a second attack onto the barrel.
Sure.
At this point, he's really scared seeing the arrow in his friend and half-heartedly fires, and then he goes running into a little cave entrance. The other 3, let's see. The one with the arrow in his chest runs for the cave entrance right away. The other 2 fire arrows at Javier. They have very crude-looking short bows. So it's a 14 and a 12.
Okay, the 14 hits.
Okay. So fires down at you. It's these gross, sickly-looking black arrows. It looks like the arrowhead shafts are made out of bone, and the arrowheads themselves are made out of some kind of black stone. You do 3 points of damage to you.
All right.
Okay. And then they both book it back into the cave, and then you hear a collapse of rock.
Cowards don't get the experience.
That is accurate. At this point, everybody give me a quick perception check as well.
10.
14.
12.
5.
5. Okay, cool, perfect. At this point, we'll go out of initiative. Sorry you didn't get to kill anything. And-
attack.
But you,
Oh, no.
yeah, but you do get to level. So let's go ahead and take a minute.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, give
We'll
everybody
we'll
a-
accept that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Use these goblins.
Yeah. We'll hit a commercial and let everybody level up, and we'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Jordan here, player of Deox. Thanks for listening to Hawaii 5e. If you could take a second and give us a review on your platform of choice, that'd be awesome. We'd really appreciate it. If you could tell a friend, that'd be even more awesome. You can also visit our website at hawaii5-e.com. And there you can find plenty of background information and previous episodes, as well as ways to get into contact with us if so you please.
Welcome back, everybody. So everybody's leveled up. They got their new special class abilities that make them what they are.
I can now surge actionably.
I think I had a growth spurt.
Fancy. Okay. Only Javier is on the other side of the bridge. The rest of you are still on the danger side.
We have slowpokes.
Looking up at this mountain now that you've gotten closer, you see a set of switchbacks.
Okay.
The goblins basically collapsed what looks like a small cave.
Right.
It was only probably like 3 feet wide, but they're small enough they can all get into it. It looks like the switchbacks go all the way up to like a little plateau up top. But the switchbacks are only like 3 feet wide as far as the trail goes.
That's done. That's fine. I'm going to make my way up to where the cave is, and I'm going to see if it's something that I can maybe shift out.
Sure. Looking at there's like one huge stone that's kind of dropped, and there's a bunch of small stones around it. You think you might be able to lever it, but strength-wise, I mean, it's going to take a lot.
What if I did it with somebody else?
Possible.
I will now use my dash action to race across the bridge to join Javier.
Oh,
I
done.
used 3 or 4 dash actions to get across the bridge.
Everybody runs across, so you don't have
No, I
any
don't.
problem.
No.
Oh, you don't? Oh, sorry. Well, everybody
Oh.
starts running across.
I'll stop if I see he's not coming.
I don't want to go over.
It's completely safe. See, I jump up and down.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're a halfling. I'm a big human.
Henry, don't forget to throw a rock onto the bridge that is heavier than you are, I think, so maybe. So you can probably do. Don't look down, stupid.
It's made by dwarves. It's very strong. I'll come back and I'll take his little hand, or his big hand in my little hand, and go, come on, see, it's fine. We'll do it together. It'll be
Okay,
fine,
look.
my friend.
Go ahead and make a will save real fast. You can have advantage because you're getting your hand held.
All right, glad I have advantage. That was a 5. Oh, that's a 9.
9 total.
Yes.
He starts to go, and then at about 1/3 way through, you're gonna have to like start pulling him because he's kind of peeked through his fingers, and he sees the drop, and he also sees the barrel still sitting there with frost over
Nope,
it.
just look at me. Just look at me. Come on. I start pulling his arm. Come on.
I mean, you're very small, so it's very difficult.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand.
But
If you're happy and you know it,
if I
clap
look
your
at
hands.
you, that means I'm looking down. You're not supposed to look down.
Close your eyes. Listen to my voice.
Go ahead and hit me with another will save.
It's all right.
Just don't botch, and then you'll be fine.
19 or not good.
Okay, so you immediately start running across the bridge. You almost knock the little
Son of a bitch.
and you run to the other side and look, and you see you made it. And you raise your hands up. I made it.
I clap from like 30, 40 feet away. Good job. You did it.
Yeah,
That was great. You did a good job.
Almost knocked you off.
Never do that
Don't bring
again,
that up
by the
right
way,
now.
Henry.
Oh, sorry.
Just
So everybody makes it to the other side of the bridge. We're fine.
no good deed goes unpunished. That's what they said. I believe now.
Okay, you're small. You would have lived.
Right.
It's like when you throw a basketball off a dam, it starts spinning and flying away.
Well, like insects can't take fall damage, right? So
Exactly.
like halflings might not either.
Yeah, take half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll do the physics.
Yeah, we'll do math.
Okay, guys, this way now you have come across Javier. He needs our help to move this stone so
Yeah.
we can kill fucking
I
goblin.
need Henry. Henry, come on.
Oh, okay.
And I jog up very, very quickly.
Okay. You make it up to the switchbacks. It's only 3 feet of path. It's kind of tight. So
Is he 3 feet wide?
is he 3 feet wide?
Are you 3 feet wide? He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy, so it's tight to get over there. You make it up. It's only like 15 feet up, so it's not a big deal at this point. And you're trying to both lift the stones?
Yeah, we'll do it together, but especially the big one. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So the way it's wedged, it looks like it was specifically designed to basically fall and not be opened again.
I have my staff.
Oh, no. So we'll do, it's going to be a DC 18 strength check. So one of you can roll to give the other one advantage if you'd like. Okay, so who's making the roll and who's going to assist?
I think he should.
I'm going to make the roll.
And
He
I
is
will
going to assist.
Okay, give me the assist first.
Okay.
So it's DC 18. If you fail, then he has disadvantage. If you make it, he has advantage.
I failed. That's a 6.
Disadvantage.
Anyone else want to help?
Nope, you had to declare that before you made his roll.
You're a strong boy.
I'm not that strong. Athletics or
Yeah.
just a raw strength? Oh, athletics.
We'll give you athletics on this.
So I will have a +6. to that.
Is that a numero uno?
That's the one.
Oh, okay. What were you using to pry it with?
I was using my staff. You broke? Ah, balls. You know me a new staff.
It wasn't my fault. You were the idiot that used the wood staff.
You have a point. Fair enough. Okay.
Does anybody have mending?
I do.
But you're
I
not going to
think.
use it. Okay.
Let me see if I have it. I can't remember, actually. If it is, I'll fix it.
Well, okay, it's too heavy for us. I noticed a path that goes up farther.
I have mold earth as a cantrip.
It's stone. Does it only work on loose earth or does it work on actual stone?
Unworked stone. But that's not worked.
Javier, let
well,
me
the
see
stone
that.
that fell is worked. It was
Oh, it's-
specifically designed to like fall
Okay.
down. Remember, it was specifically designed to like block out.
You could move the earth so that it's in an angle, and then it kind of just like give it a little tug. And then it'll
Javier,
fall
let me
down.
see that broken staff.
Okay, here we go.
Hocus pocus.
Okay.
I mended.
Yeah, it fuses back together.
There
He's
you
a
go, my
wizard.
friend.
Magic is cool sometimes.
Go ahead, give me a read off.
Yeah, mold earth. I have to look it up. Hold on.
Okay.
I always forget I can do a little bit of magic.
This is
Mold
very
earth.
compelling podcasting.
You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You can manipulate in the following ways: instantly excavate, cause shapes or colors, and make it difficult terrain. So I could move unworked stone or loose earth.
You can try to move the unworked stone around it if that's what you want to do. But you
Well-
may cause more of an avalanche if you do that.
Yeah, it says if you target an area of loose earth. So
Right. So you can't really get the stone, but you can try to do this earth around it, but that's also going to loosen and have more earth probably fall down. It's up to you if you want to try that.
If you move the earth underneath it, right? The rocks will just fall farther, and we can climb over.
okay, yeah. With a flick of my finger, I'll whisk the earth
Before
out
you
from
use
my
that,
earth.
let's all back up a little bit.
I'm going to go stand over here.
And I'm going to stand like 15 feet away.
Go ahead and give me, what's the range on it and how far are you going to be?
The range is 30 feet, and I'm going to be like on the side of the cave, but like otherwise right next to it. And I'm going to flick and says,
Oh, screw this.
Okay. You flick the ground underneath it out of the way.
yes.
Okay. The stone comes down and like slides and just basically collapses. And then a lot of the stone on top collapses on top of it. And
Damn it.
you've kind of like knocked out part of the trail a little bit ahead, atop of it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like solid, and then there was some rocks.
I mean, you've climbed a mountain before, right? You know how it works.
Yeah,
No,
There's-
never.
Oh, you never
I
climbed?
don't
Oh,
climb mountains. Come
sorry.
on.
Apologies.
I'm a nerd.
It's all like, it's big.
I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons
Sorry,
right now.
it's big stones and loose earth, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, when you pull that out, all the loose earth up top will basically come down.
All right.
That's
well,
how it works. Like that's why there's rock slides.
If
and
I knew
everything.
what real mountains look like.
Sorry, I just assumed. I grew up in Alaska. I forget that. Sorry, I just assume everybody's climbed a mountain.
Well, I
before.
grew up in Colorado, but I never climbed a mountain.
No, really?
I'm a nerd.
I wouldn't too.
There are mountains here,
I'm the
though.
king of nerds in this table right now. No.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
so that's what happens.
No knowledge about mountains. Got it.
I'm a nerd from nature.
Well, I guess we'll have to go around, boys.
Okay, why we don't go and
Stupid.
check the other entrance higher? Do you want me to scout for you? I have no problem doing this.
Let's do this.
Well, the trail goes up about 50 to 60 feet. It
All right.
switchbacks up and back and forth.
I go.
Okay. So
Part of the trail fell down.
We'll
Right.
follow
All
by.
right. Well, you did knock down part of the trail.
Shit.
So we're going to go switch back up and down. It's very dangerous and treacherous terrain, so it's going to be a skill check for you to get up there.
Yes, I can climb it. Can I roll you for acrobatics?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Backflips up a mountain.
That is 20 of the unnatural sort.
Okay. So
Backflips up a mountain.
it's going to be 3 successes or 2 failures, whichever comes first.
Okay.
So you're going up, you go to switch back, you see the point where it basically landslided away 10 feet of the rubble. You easily just do your maneuver where you kick one leg onto the wall and kick yourself back onto the path and keep going up. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's for my second. So that is a 10.
10. As you're going up the other switchback, the ground beneath you just kind of falls. It just flakes off. It's more weight than it's done for a while. You managed to catch the edge and keep yourself from falling down, but you partially destroyed a little bit of the trail. You pull yourself back up.
Okay.
So that's a failure.
I will endeavor to continue.
Okay.
And yes, I give you 15.
15. So the next part of the trail, it looks like the dwarves over here before you packed it pretty hard. They had some kind of issue, but they fixed whatever the problem was. Okay. So
Okay.
that's 2 successes, 1 failure. So it's 1-1, whichever one you get.
Oh, dude.
That is a 15.
15.
Once again.
As you get to the top, it's more work stone. It looks like the dwarves are in the middle of basically fixing this and making it into a usable path. So you're able to just walk up to the top at this point.
Okay.
You get to the top, looking over. It's about 100-foot ledge going to the left and right. It looks like it's sculpted out of the mountain. And in front of you, there's these huge double doors made out of fabricated brass and picked up metals. It doesn't look like dwarven in make. It looks like some kind of sub-creature that basically created doors. Looking on the ground, there's all kinds of rusted dwarven armor. You see goblin arrowheads, skulls of goblins basically all over the place, as well as hip bones and things like that. The doors that you were looking at, one of them is basically crushed in. It looks like with some kind of battering ram. Looking to the right side of this huge plateau, it looks like there was a bunch of cairns created, like little graves, and it looks like they've all been dug up, and unceremoniously the dwarf bodies have been like thrown out and strewed, and whatever was inside the crypts have been thrown all over the place.
I love it. Anyways, the door that I see that you said has been rammed, is there entrance through this door?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a large boulder up near my point that I can affix rope to for my comrades?
Yeah, you can definitely
Okay.
hook it
I
up to a
will,
loose piece of worked stone if you like.
listen, boys, I tie my rope to this worked stone. So I tie very tight. Now you climb up. Henry, don't be a pansy, please.
I'm not a pansy. I'm just sensible.
I suppose you have points there. I will not argue with this on this, but please come.
Carl throws down a knotted rope. It's the easiest thing in the world to climb. You don't even have to follow the trail if you don't want to. You can just go directly up the mountain if you like.
Henry, you first.
Okay. At this point, everybody give me a perception check. Carl, you have disadvantage. Oh, you fucker. You had disadvantage this entire time.
Does he have disadvantage on like
Yes,
the athletics that you
yeah,
do too?
yeah.
Jesus.
It's fine. I'll give it to you this time.
Okay.
We'll,
It's fine. You're in the mountains, so we're getting kind
It
of
was-
dusty.
it was shaded.
Yeah, we'll
Like-
say it's kind of dusty. So.
Okay. Maybe we're in a canyon or
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
All right. Sweet.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. My bad.
All good.
It's hard- it's
I'm just
hard
getting
being
ready to
down.
use that against you. That's all.
It's really, really hard being a drow.
Okay. Give me what were your perceptions?
I got a 17.
16.
12.
17 also.
I got 13.
Okay. The two 17s see a little spider. It's about 100 feet up. It basically comes out of a little hole, looks down at you. The spider is roughly 1.5 feet.
That's not a little spider.
You can see it from 100 feet away. It's not a little spider.
It looks down at you and then crawls back into a hole again.
Everyone, just saw one of those spiders up ahead, about 100 feet.
Okay.
Got the size of a chihuahua.
What is this chihuahua?
Chihuahua you speak of?
You don't have those?
Spiders are scary.
Oh god, you were scared of everything, weren't you?
No, just some things.
Things that can hurt him.
Accurate.
I am not scared of a spider, so I will lead the charge of the party into battle. Cautiously, of course. I will go and check the entrance and see if I can surmise a trap of any sort.
Sure. Everybody makes it up to the plateau. While you're doing that, Carl goes to the doors and starts checking out the traps. Please.
Do I have to do the wisdom saving thing again since I'm climbing up something high?
It's knotted as high as it is. I'm going to give you this one just because you're in the middle. And you're looking down, and while you're looking down, you're basically looking at the mountainside. So it's not
Okay.
like you're looking down and you're looking down into the void of your death.
Okay.
And you're crazy strong, so it's not even hard, really. You just
Don't worry, I'll make sure you die eventually by falling. So
Gotcha.
we'll get
Oh,
there.
God.
Yeah, I'll justify your fears. So yeah, everybody makes it to the top. While you're doing that, Carl's basically investigating the doors. Sure, what are we doing here?
I will roll investigation for trap of door.
Sure.
I just did.
Yeah, what do you got?
I rolled a 6.
A 6. Okay. Looking over the door, it doesn't look trapped.
Shandy, can I please have second opinion?
What can I do you for?
Well, I want to see if there is any sort of trap on the door. You seem like intelligent sort of man.
Let me check it out.
Go for it. Is this going to be standard operating? I just want to be curious.
Oh, actually,
Does
pretty
anyone in the
good.
party have good investigation or perception?
21.
21.
I have good perception, not investigation. I have like a 10 in intelligence. Nothing spec.
It appears that there did used to be a trap here, but the dwarves set it off.
I'll point it out. It says, "Oh, it looks like there used to be a trap. This poor dwarf set it off at some point or disabled it. I'm not sure which. See right here, and
Thank you,
here,
Shandy, I
and
appreciate
here.
your second opinion on this matter.
Of course."
I would like to enter.
Sure.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Okay.
I shoved the door open.
Okay. Yeah, it's already kind of cracked, so there's no. It's like falling over. You're pushing it the rest of the way over.
So Carl just jumps in there,
Okay.
pulls off the hat he was wearing, and just gives a luxurious flip of his hair.
Feels so good. It smells like. Just take a minute and just.
What does this hair smell like?
It smells like patchouli oil
Oh no!
and
Mushrooms.
lavender.
Patchouli? What is that? You mean patchouli?
Patchouli is the shit
No,
that
no.
he's wearing.
I love patchouli though.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's Carl for you.
That's exactly who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
He
you
has
go
a
into
lot
this
of
room.
product in his hair.
He does. It's like stiff.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will immediately go into my stealths.
Okay, I'll start describing the room as soon as you walk in. Okay, you go through the double doors. Looking at this, it's a large cavern. It's about 50 by 50 feet. It smells of guano. It's like a sulfury, tangy, terrible smell. Looking at the ground, you see the remnants of goblin skulls kind of all over the place, and there is a destroyed dwarven battering ram. Looking at the caves, it's worked stone, but it's rough work. It's definitely not dwarven. It's definitely some sub creature. You're guessing goblin at this point. There is a cave that continues on a little farther down. Go ahead and give me a perception.
So it's just a 10.
10. Okay. You're good.
Okay.
Okay. So Carl's in. What is everybody else doing?
I'll follow. I have dark vision as well, so.
You enter the cave, you see pretty much the exact same thing. The roof is about 15 feet high, just to give you a heads up.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit me with a perception. And who else is doing what?
I'll come in as well, and I want to look up because the dwarf said look up, and I want to be looking up as many times as I can.
Oh, okay. Well, roll perception with advantage.
I got 16.
It's 19.
19. So at this point, we're going to go into initiative. You two aren't surprised, but Carl, you are surprised.
Wait, me?
You're not in the room yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Do I still roll initiative, I assume?
Yeah, everybody rolls initiative.
Gotcha.
Have to be on spider on.
The dwarf said to look up, you guys.
Well, this is fitting. That's the shittiest initiative I ever rolled. I rolled a 7. So, yeah.
Well, that fits the theme.
Yeah, totally.
That's on brand.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
That's a drop.
You got too comfortable with the cave.
I think so.
You immediately start feeling good because you were on the ground.
I was lulled into false sense of security, but you
Yeah.
guys don't know why. In game.
No
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
You're just some weird elf.
I mean, I can definitely tell that you're a drow, I think.
You probably would on account of actually being an elf.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's playing it off pretty well. You got to go against this guy's check.
He just pulled his mask off.
No, he didn't.
Just my hat.
Just his hat.
Just a hat.
Okay.
Is it a big sun hat?
Yeah, he was wearing a big ass sun hat.
A little bow on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why not?
Because maybe it's sort of like a half-assed attempt at disguising himself like a regular elf. So he looks like an idiot, but he thinks it works. Yeah.
That's scans.
Yeah, this is good.
Yes, I think so.
This is what they normally look like.
Okay, so looking up, this is what you see. There's a horrid little bat-like monster that has an oversized pointy beak. Its legs tend to end in some kind of sharp pincher, and it has this long needle probus that's basically in the front of its face.
Gross.
And they're awake, so they are looking down at you. It looks like they're about to let go of the ledge and come down. Cool. At this point, everybody give me initiatives. Let's start with Indy.
12.
Henry.
14.
14. Okay, so there's only two people that can act on this one. It's going to be Indy and Javier. Because you're the two that spotted it.
I got a 19 then.
Carl?
7.
Shande.
16.
Javier?
19.
Okay, come on, beat him. Yes! Ooh, they're on a 21.
Slippery little bat mosquito things.
Indeed. Okay, so they detach from the wall simultaneously.
How many are there?
4.
Oh.
Who's got some D4s for me?
Do you need to file some D4s? Okay.
Sure.
Here. When do you need?
I have 4. I have 5 for you.
I'm good. I only need 4. Okay, so Carl, we're assuming you're doing modus operandi, which is your stealthing, correct?
Yes.
Okay, give me a post stealth real fast.
That's a natural 20.
You hacker. They have a plus 9. No, never mind. They only have a 9 plus perception. Okay, so there's no way they can get. Maybe somebody's gonna roll 20. That's a no. Okay, so they don't spot you. So I have 2 targets. Let's all focus on 50-50. I didn't say who it was, but who's this?
That's me.
Okay, so they are all going after Indy. So they all detach and basically dive bomb you.
Okay.
All right, here comes the pain. And did you spot them or did you not spot them?
I think I spotted them.
Yeah.
You did spot. Okay, so
I had
that's 2 of them.
16. I
Okay,
believe.
yeah. So they won't have advantage to hit you.
Wait, 16 AC.
Okay, I got 120, 17, unnatural, 117, and 121. So you get hit thrice.
All right.
Actually, I do need a D4. I apologize.
That's all mine.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so you get hit 3 times. First one, you get hit for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it attaches to you.
All right.
That's gross.
Yes.
That's super gross.
The next one does 4 points of damage, and that one attaches to you as well.
All
Ew.
right.
You.
And the last one does 5 points of damage and attaches to you. Are
Ew.
you still up, or?
That's 14. I have 21 HP.
Oh, yeah, you're still up. Okay. So they all just kind of like basically hit you with their piercer, and the probus goes into you and starts sucking.
Ugh.
Okay, Javier, you see this happen. One of them's just kind of floating over, trying to find a good place to pinch.
Ooh, I really am disgusted, and I want to go over, and I'm going to do 2 grapples. They're small creatures, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to grab one with my
They're
left
tiny,
hand.
actually.
Tiny, great. That's even better. I'm going to grab one with my left hand and one with my right hand to make 2 quick grapples and pull them away.
Okay, so you're going to do
from him.
2 grapple attacks using
It was grappling.
your main
strength.
attack and your offhand attack.
Yeah, it's,
Your
it's
bonus action?
My bonus action, yeah. Both can be used as grapples, like I imagine with tiny creatures.
Yeah. With his monk, you can.
Yeah.
I'll let you pull it off. Go for it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're bigger creatures,
Yeah.
obviously.
Roll. Wait. Roll one at a time.
Yeah, that is a 9.
That's gonna miss. You try to grab it, but it like at the same time, Indy's kind of like
Freaking out.
Get him off!
I'm trying.
Okay.
I promise. And that one is a 20 to hit, not natural.
So you grab the one on his back.
You just like pull it off. I didn't want it
Yeah.
off of his back.
Yeah, you pull it right off.
All right. And that's all I can do.
So I'm actually during his turn still. I'd actually like to ask him to drop it and back off a little bit. Can I talk to him during his turn?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
talk. Yeah, it's free action.
Yeah, so
Drop it.
drop it and back off, I guess. I don't.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can for free action.
Yeah, it's a free action to
release.
let go.
Okay. Then, yeah. And then I'll back up. How?
Okay, he's not. It's not trying to grapple with you, so it's a free action for you.
Oh, okay. So he's not on him anymore. So I will back up 10 feet.
That's gonna
20
provoke
feet.
you.
He only needs to get 10 feet away from me.
Okay, still gonna provoke though.
That is.
Are you fine with that? It'll provoke from
Yeah. Because
all of them. Actually, are you sure you want to do that? Well, not the 2 that are attached, but the 2 that aren't attached. It will provoke from.
Can I move to here
On your turn.
on my turn?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's a space I can move
Yeah,
to.
yeah, you
Okay,
can.
then you actually don't need to move.
Okay. Then I'll stay put. Stay
Okay.
put.
No.
Which ones
you
are
back
attached?
away.
Which ones
No,
are
you
attached to me?
back.
We'll say the green one and the blue.
Okay.
All right, Javier. Bonus action you used.
That was my
attack
bonus
action. Movement.
and
Nothing.
Movement was to get there. Although if you could just squish him over there, if you don't mind, because I can't really reach.
Sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect. All right.
All right.
That's it.
Shande.
Can I see this going on from my vantage?
Yeah, from outside of the cave, you see these red bat-like creatures come and basically pierce into Indy, and he's freaking out. And
Oh my god!
it's disturbing. Their bellies start to bloat up as they're
As you're gorging?
yeah.
Ah. So
fine, guys. It's okay.
fine.
Just a little lightheaded. I'm okay, sister.
Can I target? Can I see either of them?
You can see all 4 of them. Yeah.
I can see. Okay. How many are currently still attached to him? 2. I'll target one with magic missile.
Sure. Guaranteed hit.
It's my first time.
Are you attacking one that's attached to him or one that's not attached to him?
Probably one that's attached to him, trying to pop it
Go for it.
like a terrible,
Yeah.
terrible zit.
Go for it.
Ew.
Been there.
Yeah.
So it'll be 4 points of damage.
It explodes and blood just like splashes all over him. Okay. There's still 3 more magic missiles. You don't get 3, or you? I believe you get 3.
Yeah, I have to target each one.
Yeah.
Separate.
Yeah.
So second one.
Uh-huh.
I want somebody to hit. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm forgetting.
You don't need to target. You just hit. So
3. No, 2. I'm sorry. 2 points.
that one explodes all over him, and he's just
Ew.
vampire
You're gonna cover me in
blood.
gross stuff and not let me get a turn.
Pretty much. Sorry.
That's the kind of friends we are.
Yeah.
And last one. 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. That one explodes as well. How many magic missiles is it? 3 or 4?
Yes, 3.
3?
3.
You sure?
I'll double check.
Yeah. Double check to be sure.
I'll make sure.
Okay.
I could have sworn it was. I think it used to.
I think it's
be.
4, but it's fine. Let me know.
It's right here.
Henry, you're on deck.
Nope, 3.
3. Okay. Henry, there's one left, and it's confusedly looking around at the exploded remnants of its friends. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna squish it with my longsword.
Okay. So you walk into there and
Yes.
go to swing at it.
Yes.
Go for it.
Ew, a bug.
That's a. Would Sir Herbert give me advantage?
Yes, you can use Sir Herbert. He flicks his tongue at it while you go and attack it. It's like he looks delicious. He's like
That would be a 12.
12. His tongue flicking is kind of distracting your attack, and you don't want to lop his tongue off, so you gingerly like swing at it but miss.
Sir Herbert.
He's trying to wiggle out of your reach to get to him. And eat it. Okay, Indy, you're up.
All right. I guess I'll just blast the last one.
Fair
Not as
enough.
cool as what I wanted to do.
I understand.
I
I've been there
wanted to know
myself.
what you wanted to do.
I just picked up Arms of Fedar. I could
Oh,
have one-shotted all of them.
yeah.
That is a 15.
Oh, yeah,
Hit.
that'll hit.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to smear him against the wall. I automatically do another 5 damage.
Oh, yeah. You can roll if you want, but
Sure. Let's see if I
your base damage is
Obliterate.
enough to explode them.
8 damage.
H. So your bolt just goes right through it, and basically the head's left there, and the body's just splattered all over, and it falls
What's
to the ground.
repelling blast? So actually, he's like painted on the wall.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
There's a nice Pollock now.
Cool.
You take a moment and admire your handiwork. It's quite nice. Yeah.
How are you
Beautiful
feeling,
innocence.
friend?
I'm awesome.
Yeah. A little bit lightheaded, but doing okay.
Probably still have more HP than half you guys.
That's true.
Most likely. Cool. Okay. So that threat has been taken care of. What do I need to know here? There is a cave exit. You do see the remnants of that battering ram, and there are a bunch of goblin skulls all over the ground. Anything you guys want to do in this cave?
They're a very considerable amount of goblin skulls.
There are. It looks like at least 30 to 40.
I might come back.
Is it? How dark is it getting? Is there any light sources?
Oh, no light sources at all.
Well, there's about to be one because I need to see.
Fair enough.
Please
Light
don't do
can-
that near me.
Well, it's only daylight that you have to worry about.
I know, I still don't like it. Okay, Shandy, do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
So-
all
so-
you using?
Light cantrip.
I will keep myself hidden, I don't care.
I'll use dancing lights as well.
Sure. So light comes up. Where do you want to cast your light spell on?
I'll just put it on. Can I put it on a token?
Sure. That's
Let's
fine.
put it on like a coin.
Yeah. You have it on a silver piece.
Yeah.
Just holding it up and
Oh,
dancing.
if
light.
only I had one. A copper piece.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. And the dancing
make a
lights,
flashlight.
how do you want that to manifest?
I like the idea of them being spotlights, just because that's how I would have done it. Like, like
yeah.
you
I
know
like
how
that.
they show
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. All white or colored or anything I need to know?
I can choose colors, I think, but I'm
Yeah.
white for now.
Okay.
And they're gonna all like pop in and then turn in on like the same kind of area.
Cool.
And if you look up, it has like the light flares on them too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Super stage.
Yeah. You hear trumpets in the background slightly. Okay.
Not really though, because we're trying to be stealthy.
Exactly.
Although I can really do that.
If I wanted to. Okay. So what would you like to do at this point? You're lit up. You have a good range of vision here now.
Yeah, now that we have light, is there anything more?
There's nothing more. I mean, it was obvious that there was a battle here.
Okay.
And the skulls that you see, they all have like mostly it's bludgeon damage, and generally to like rib cages, some to the head. There's multiple goblin arrows basically by the door.
Is this an old battle, or was this from the dwarves?
It looks like at least 40 years old, is your guess, at least.
So no cleric laying around clutching a...
You do see a path walked through here already by the dwarves that came before you.
Okay, we should probably follow that then.
Sure.
You guys think we should follow these worn paths?
But they died.
That is a valid point. He's not wrong.
Yeah, no, we can do this.
You're
like,
not wrong.
stealthily.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is only one exit that you visibly see here, so.
I guess it's okay.
I'd like to pick up a goblin skull.
Okay.
How big is it in my hand?
Be about the size of, I don't want to be morbid here.
Grapefruit.
Basketball?
We'll go grapefruit, yeah.
Grapefruit?
Okay, yeah.
Oh. I was picturing it so like more like a basketball, so you could like put it on.
Nah, that's too big.
armor.
There's some dwarf skulls that are that big that are out front.
I pick up skulls like,
Well, if we're here to kill goblins, maybe we could wear them like necklaces to look extra scary.
A bold choice, fashion-wise. Okay.
No,
Is
thank
there like a bounty on bringing in goblin parts?
There is not.
We can't like cheat the bounty.
No, unfortunately not.
I'd like to take one goblin skull and just like string a rope through the eyes.
Sure.
Turn it into a toad house.
Yeah, I was about to say.
A toad house,
Yeah.
obviously. Yes.
Okay.
You scared me enough as it is.
Yeah, he
He's
pops his head
nasty.
through there. His eyes are bulging out of the eye sockets.
Oh, put a hole in it so his tongue can come out the mouth.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, if you have no objection, I will continue to take the point in this expedition.
Yeah, that's probably.
Of course.
I would like to get out of the piercing rays of your stupid lights you have.
What's wrong with lights?
Don't worry about it, okay, please. So I again
a valid
search
point.
in front and follow me, please. I will give you a series of hand signals if I am in trouble.
I'll
You
take
know what it means.
the second position just because I can see you as well.
Sure.
Oh,
take-
yes, Indy, you are fairy. I mean, you are elf like me, so yes, come.
How far ahead are you looking to be?
Maybe 30 feet, so dash distance, you know? So I
Sure.
can, yeah,
Just want to be clear.
yeah.
So you go into this new tunnel. It looks like it starts to descend up and at an angle, but it also has a curvature, so you can only see about 20 feet ahead of it
Okay,
as it's going up.
so I'd like to follow along the wall, just like a hand on the wall at all times, and then I'm going to have a poison arrow on my hand crossbow on the other one, just at the ready, basically.
Okay.
Then let's just continue up, I guess.
So you continue up, up, up.
Do you need a marching order at all?
I will need a marching order on the next episode. So let's go ahead and end this one here.
Ooh.
Seems like a good spot. So,
Buddy.
cool.
See you guys.
Cool. Yeah. See you guys next episode. Hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.